Silver. A bag of silver dollars. Morgan's mix. Diverse criminals.
Fortune in the 1920s. A 1920s bootlegger's map, found hidden in the wall of a speakeasy building. Nobody's followed it in 100 years, until today. 3 waypoints marked what 1, 2, 3. Notes indicates old school treasure direction.
Emergency fund. Bootleggers made fortunes during prohibition. If they hid their cash and never came back.
Every need to follow a 100-year-old treasure map.
This was a map.
Probably. Backcountry where they could move hooch without cops seeing. Following the old road. Looking for split oak, the starting point. Trees can live 100 years, so it might still be here. Split oak. 2 trunks from one base, just like the map shows. This is the starting point. It's real.
Perfect match. The bootlegger 25 when he made this map. Now we count paces.
North bearing locked in. The map says 47 paces north from the split oak, counting from here.
24. Old bootlegger pace would be longer than mine, maybe. 45, 46, 47. Boulder, right at 47 paces. Map shows this as waypoint 1.
Looking for carved marks. Bootleggers marked their trails so partners could follow. Should be something here.
Arrow! Carved right into the stone, pointing east. 100 years ago, someone chiseled this to mark the way. Documenting the arrow. History. Someone carved this during Prohibition. Marked their secret. Bent pine! See how it grows sideways then up? Snow bent it when it was young. That's waypoint 2 on the map! Follow the creek to Stonewall Ruins. There must be a creek nearby. Bootleggers often hid near water.
Creek right here. The map is perfectly accurate. These bootleggers knew this land like their pockets.
Along the creek, looking for old stone walls. Farms were everywhere before the forests grew back. Abandoned foundations. Stone walls. This was a building once, maybe a farmhouse. Perfect bootlegger hideout location. Farmhouse foundation. Abandoned maybe 150 years ago. But the bootleggers used it in the 1920s. Perfect hidden location.
Dry stacked stone, no mortar. Pre-Civil War construction probably. Bootleggers found this abandoned and used it. Cellar hole, northeast corner, under flat stone. This is the X location, the treasure spot. Let me find the cellar. Cellar depression here. The basement of the original house.
Northeast corner. Now looking for a flat stone. Something. See how it's different from the rubble? Cut rectangular, placed flat. This is it. Someone put this here on purpose.
Clearing around it. Big flat stone, rectangular, perfect hiding cover. 100 years nobody touched this. Heavy. Need to get leverage under it. This was meant to be moved, but not easily. Pry bar under the edge. Lifting, it's moving. Something's definitely under here.
A hole! A hole! The bootleggers built a secret compartment. Something's in there. I can see something. Multiple objects in the hole. This is really it. A bootlegger's stash.
Bottle something metal fabric maybe. Reaching for the first one. Whiskey. Prohibition era whiskey. Original bottle, original seal. They were storing their product here. Canadian Club. Smuggled from Canada during Prohibition. This is the real thing. The illegal whiskey they were running.
More bottles. 4 bottles of bootleg whiskey. They hid their inventory here. 100 years old, still sealed.
Metal box. Locked strong box. This is it. The emergency fund the map mentioned. The bootlegger's money.
Padlocked. Rusted shut after a century. Can probably break it open. Whatever's inside they wanted to protect. Locks rusted through. Century of moisture. Should break there.
Money! The bundler's emergency fund, sitting here for 100 years!
Old series bills. Look at the size. Bills were 1920s money. Real Prohibition era cash. 3 bundles of cash. 20s, 10s, some larger for fortune. Today it's historical treasure. Gold. Gold trust paper the intash. Backed it with gold. $5 gold piece sold. This was their real saving.
St. Gaudens double eagles. Beautiful design, beautiful condition. Being in the box protected them. These are worth thousands today. Papers at the bottom. Documents of some kind. Handwritten. This might tell us who these bootleggers were. Business records. A ledger. Names of buyers. Amounts paid. This is their customer list.
Letter from Jake, the initials we saw on the tree. If you're reading this, things went bad. Take the money, lay low. He knew danger was coming. The feds are getting close. I'm moving the main stash. This emergency fund stays here. If I don't make it back... Jake never came back. His emergency fund stayed hidden. Until today.
A photograph. Two men with their car whisked us behind the map.
Young guys, maybe mid-20s, making illegal money during Prohibition.
The complete emergency fund. Cash, gold, records, and a photograph.
There's more in here. The box wasn't everything. Cloth wasn't everything. Cloth bag and something metal.
Heavy bag, metal jingling inside. Could be coins, could be let's see what else they hid.
Silver. A bag of silver dollars. Morgan's mix. Diversing criminals.
Fortune in the 1920s.
A gun. Revolver, maybe 38 caliber. This was Jake's backup piece. Old Smith & Wesson probably. 100 years old, hasn't been fired since Jake put it here.
Everything in place, the complete bootlegger stash. Whiskey, cash, gold, silver, gun, records, a time capsule from Prohibition.
Detector out. Jake might have hidden more around the ruins. Main stash found, but checking everything. Hit. Strong signal by the foundation corner. Jake mentioned a backup spot.
Contact. Metal at 20 centimeters. Different spot. Different stash maybe. The partner's emergency fund?
Second container. Smaller tin box. The partner had his own backup. 2 bootleggers, 2 stashes. Both here a century later. The partner's fund. More cash. Different denominations.
Different bills. National banknotes mixed with Federal Reserve. They took payment in whatever came. All spendable money to them. Gold pocket watch. Personal belonging. Maybe collateral from a debt or payment for a big deal. Beautiful piece.
The partner was William. Jake and William. Now we know both names. The men who hid this treasure. Jewelry. Gold ring. Silver cufflinks.
Newspaper clipping. Local bootleggers arrested in federal raid. They kept the news story about their own capture or someone else's warning.
1927. 2 years after most of hidden probably. The complete bootlegger stash. Jake and William's emergency funds. Everything they saved from their illegal empire, waiting 100 years.
5 double Ps, over $150 face value in gold, worth maybe $15,000 today.
About 55 silver dollars. Silver value maybe $2 or more in the silver alone. The paper money is tricky to value. Face value maybe $800. Collector value for 100-year-old bills could be several thousand. Jake and William. Young entrepreneurs on the wrong side of the law. Things did go bad, Jake, but your emergency fund survived. Your story survived. Someone finally read your letter.
Packing everything with care. Goal of the story. Taking Jake and William's legacy home.
Replacing the stone. 100 years it kept secrets. Now it's just an empty hole. The treasure's out. The story's told.
Goodbye, old ruins. Thanks for protecting Jake and William's treasure.
Bent pine, carved boulder, split oak. The bootlegger trail in reverse. Their map led true.
Split oak. Where Jake's directions began.
Back at the truck with 100 years of hidden history.
Never forget, kids. Jake drew it, hid it, never did. 100 years later, his map still worked.